So many times you try to ask yourself, what is a good shot? And many people would say, well, a good shot is when the ball ends up close to the hole. That is not my definition of a good shot. A good shot is when you get the ball into the right quadrant of the green. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Greg is down here in the front of the green. He's got a little shot short of the green, probably like a 40-yard little chip or pitch shot. Now, what many of you do and what Greg is doing is he's gonna play to the break. And this is gonna break from his left to right. He's got pretty good line. And that shot's about 15 feet. That's a pretty good shot. The problem is that he's hit the ball into a very fast putt. So what I like to do is I like to have my players think about what quadrant do you want to putt from? And the quadrant that you want to putt from depends on whether you like right to left putts or left to right putts or uphill putts or downhill putts. To me, I want uphill and hooking. So here's how I want you to look at this. The quadrant, number one, is from 12 o'clock, so directly behind the flag, to the 3 o'clock position right here. This would be quadrant 1. Quadrant 2 is going to be from 3 to 6. Quadrant 3 is from 6 to 9. And quadrant 4 is from 9 to 12. Now, Greg's shot is up into quadrant 4. Typically, what you're going to find is the worst quadrant is going to be opposite of the best quadrant. So my favorite quadrant is going to be uphill and breaking right to left. So this right here is going to move a little bit from right to left. You see that thing move from right to left? This is where I want to putt from. Greg's hit a nice shot. The problem is it's in the wrong quadrant. And so what I want you to be thinking about is when you hit a shot, don't overread the chip shot. Don't overread the break. Hit your shot so that it gets into this quadrant. Greg, I'm going to pick these up. I want you to hit this shot so that it leaves me a good putt because I want to get this up and down, and you're giving me the pass. Okay. So the way I look at all this stuff is simply like this. There's a passer and there's a shooter. This putter is the shooter. That chip is the passer. And the guy's going to pass it to my putt. And my favorite shot is right to left uphill. This is where I want to have the ball. This is where I want to shoot from. Greg, give me a good shot. This is beautiful. This is exactly where I want to be. Man, you are one passer. Let me tell you, big boy, that's exactly where I want. Now, I have the putt that I want. And I'm not concerned that it's 4 feet. That's fine. But if this thing ends up over here and I have 8 feet, I'm still happy because what I get is I get a hook putt. And when I get a hook putt, I can get in here, pick my target, hit it up that hill, and it's going to hook. And I'm going to have a chance. I'm going to drop the ball, and I'm going to go, okay, yeah, that's up there. And look at me. Yabba dabba do. That's what's going to happen for you. You got to make sure you give yourself the putt that you're comfortable with. And so right here, he passes to my favorite shot. You're going to pass to your favorite shot, which means you've got to get out on a putting green and figure out, do I like right to left putts? Do I like left to right putts? Do I like uphill, downhill? I'm telling you, you're probably going to end up with a hook putt. Right-handed putters, they like right to left. Left-handed putters typically like left to right. Uphill is always the best. The hole, when you have an uphill putt, the back part of this cup is going to act like a backboard. It's going to catch the ball for you. You can hit it a little bit firmer. There's a whole lot of reasons why. This is where you want to putt from. Give yourself a hook putt. Pay attention to the quadrants. Where are you hitting that golf ball into? If you're skilled enough, you can do that out in the fairway. If your skill is a little bit less, you start doing it as you get a little closer to the hole here. So in a chip shot like this, pitch shot like that, think about what you're doing. Don't overread the amount of time that the ball is going to be on the green. Don't overread that. If you've got a shot that's going to break from left to right, aim at the flag. Unless it's massive, aim at the flag. It's going to be breaking into an uphill putt, okay? Let it break into an uphill putt. I'm telling you, when it does that, you'll start making more up and downs. You'll start making more putts. You'll become a much better putter because you understand quadrants and you understand how to chip the ball into your favorite putt. Do that. I'm telling you, you have no idea how much better you're going to get.